My name is Madhavi Panda. I am a lecturer in English. I am aji padiba Mystery of Missing Cap. Mystery of the Missing Cap, written by Manoj Das. Manoj Das is a Odia writer. Manoj Das is a prolific author. He writes both in Odia and English. Se duita jakare likhchanti. He is a prolific author, prolific writer. That means reputed writer. He is a professor of English at the Sri Aurobindo International University, Pondicherry. Nowadays it is considered as Puducherry. Puducherry Aurobindo International University re se achanti English professor. He has an unusually keen insight into human nature. He has a great interest. He has a great interest in human nature. That's why he always wants to write human nature in his stories, in his short stories. He always wants to describe human nature, the ordinary of a human being, in his short stories. He blends realism with fantasy, satire with deep compassion, humor and pathos in his short fiction. He always wants to describe the pathos, that means tragedy, satire, humor in his short fiction, that means in his short stories. One more. Does the title suggest that the story is a crime thriller? When we read the title of the story, Mystery of the Missing Cap. What? Mystery. That means rahasya. आमी जेतले नुआ कथा कहूची रहस्य बोली कहूची, it comes into operation that something is different, गोटे किछि अद्भुत हबो. So does the title suggest that the story is a crime thriller? आम गोटे crime thriller पर लागुची कि? Do you get any hint from the title that the story is written in a lighter vein to create humor? आमे बुझी पारुची जे perhaps it must have some humor in the story. Read the story, note the author's treatment of human nature. पढ़िबा and देखिबा जे how the writer treats human nature in his short stories. The following unit presents two leading characters. The first unit of the story consists of two leading characters, a minister and a village patriot of the post-independent India. One of them is a minister and another one is a village patriot, and the writer Manoj Das wants to describe the two leading characters in his short story. Notice how the writer portrays them. Then the text. It is certainly not my motive in recounting this episode of 2 decades ago to raise a laugh at the expense of Sri Maharana and Babu Birkeshwar. That was not the intention of our narrator, to describe both the leading characters, and he doesn't also want that people would laugh at them. ए लोक मैंने देखिए हसंतु. He would not prefer that, but he wanted to share his experience which he had nurtured in his mind. What he has nurtured in his mind in for near about 20 years. 20 वर्ष काल मन भितर रखिथिबा एक्सपीरियंस को से एको रीडर मानक सहित शेयर करबा को चाहउछंती. So the 2 decades ago to raise a laugh at the expense of Sri Maharana and Babu Birkeshwar, then the honorable minister of fisheries and fine art of my state. So ejo amar je ke se Babu Birkeshwar, he was the honorable minister of fisheries and fine art department. Amara Odisha ra a fishery of fine art department ra he was the minister. On the contrary, I wish my friends and readers to share the sympathy I have secretly nurtured. The writer wants to share his sympathy, his experience with his readers. I have secretly nurtured in my heart for these two men over all these years. Age of 20 years vitere, the experience, what he nurtured in his mind, he wants to share it with his readers. Sri Maharana was a well-to-do man. He had the only pakka house in an area of 20 villages. Maharana was a well-to-do man. Se jane gaara jane dhani loko, jane thiba wala loko. He had the only pakka house area re, and in an area of 20 villages. He had the only pakka house. There was only pakka house, and that belonged to Sri Maharana. Whitewashed on the eve of India achieving independence. The house shone as a sort of tourist attraction for the folks of the nearby villages. They stopped and looked at it whenever they passed by. So whenever the people passed by, say area re gala bele, they looked at the building, and without looking that they could not go ahead. So that was the tourist attraction for the people, for the nearby villagers. They stopped and looked it whenever they passed by, for none could overlook the symbolism in his operation. No one avoided that. So had been carried out after nearly half a century, and it was meant for 50 years. Sri Maharana had a considerable reputation as a constituent and generous man. He was very sincere and he was very gentle man. He was very dutiful one. He was an exemplary host with 2 ponds full of choice fish and a number of well cared for cows. He was a happy villager. So finally, we got a message that Sri Maharana was a well-to-do villager. He had the only pakka house in an area of 20 villages, and that was the attraction of people for 50 years. And he had also 2 ponds with full of choice fishes, and then another one. He had also some well cared for his cows, and moreover he was a happy villager. And that's why we got some idea about Mr. Maharana. Sri Maharana. Came independence. As is well known, the accident land of India has had 4 major castes from time immemorial. We know that normally in our India, 4 castes are normally amar prevailed. So आम जानी आम 4टा कास्ट अच्छी आमर ब्राह्मण क्षत्रिय वैश्य and शूद्र. But during the days immediately preceding independence, a new caste was emerging all over the country. But after independence, another caste was added to all these 4 castes, and that was your patriot. Another caste, and that was a new caste which was added. Another caste was patriot. So a new caste was emerging all over the country of patriots. The 15th of August 1947 gave a big boost to their growth. After 1947, 15th August, after independence, that caste got its position. In almost every village, beside the Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras, a couple of patriots came into being. We can get 1 or 2 patriots in each and every village. It was observed that the small fisheries of Sri Maharana were often exercised in honor of these new people. It is said that the ponds of Sri Maharana were meant for the new caste, as new people, that they are the patriots. Perhaps it is meant for patriots. And observers began to notice that Sri Maharana himself was fast becoming a patriot. Each and everyone said that Sri Maharana was a village patriot. As I found out later, he had even notched the ambition to become a member of the state legislature. He had also a great ambition to become the member of a state legislature. And that's why the incident I now relate occurred at the outset of his endeavor in that direction. And the incident which was written by Manoj Das also related to that incident. That atmosphere, that sphere. That means Maharana Babu, he had a great ambition to become a member of state legislature, and the incident is also related to that matter. I witnessed the incident as a small boy, and the incident about which the writer wrote the story. Definitely he had the eyewitness. He was the eyewitness. In my maternal uncle's house, which I frequently visited, being just near Sri Maharaj, Maharana Babu ko pakhre my maternal uncle's house, that means Mamu ro ghara. So when I narrate it, I do so, mujhe tebale lekhile, when I describe the story, I was also there, with the understanding which has matured in me with time, and I also wrote everything I heard in my mind. In those early days of Swadeshi ministries, there were no deputy or sub-deputy ministers. So that's why Babu Virkeshwar was considered as a full-fledged honorable minister of fishery and fine art, who was hailed from our district. He also belonged to Odisha. The sponsors of Sri Maharana thought is proper that his debut into politics should have the blessing of Babu Virkeshwar. Each and everyone said, the villagers said that Maharana Babu was influenced by Babu Virkeshwar, and that was the only way by which Maharana Babu had seen a dream that he would become a member of state legislation. से state legislation आवर स्वप्न देखी due to Babu Virkishar. In those days, a minister's daily life was largely made up of speech making at public reception. So aguru kon hotila, normally ministers were meant to give speech in public receptions. A reception was arranged for Babu Virkishar with Sri Maharana as the chairman of the reception committee. So a reception was arranged for Babu Virkishar. Babu Virkishar गांव को आसिबे and a reception was also arranged and a reception committee was also formed and the chairman of the reception committee was Sri Maharana. Maharana Babu थिले हमारे reception committee रा chairman. Sri Maharana's huge ancestral cane chair was laid with a linen cover. बहुत सुंदर भाव में तंकर ancestral cane chair हमारे बेत chair. It was also decorated very lavishly and the village or the best village seamstress had laced a pair of herons with two big fish in their beaks. So finally the village seamstress, ये जो हमारे गाँव ladies मनी, they also did a picture of two herons with two big fish in their beaks. For a fortnight, every day, the children of the village lower primary school devoted the afternoon to the practice of the welcome song. So finally, the students of the primary school were also trained to sing the welcome song composed by the head pandit of the school, who had no poetic career for 67 years. 67 years धरिके तंगर किसी poetic career ही न थिला. He had no poetic career, nothing. But he had composed the poem, which was given to the school, primary school children to sing in the meeting. So the refrain of the song still raises echoes in me. So according to the writer Manoj Das, se kuchanti the refrain of the song, the first paragraph of the song raises echoes in me till date. He recalls that refrain. Its literal translation would be, the translation kantila if the meaning of that refrain was, O mighty minister, tell us, how do you nurse this long and broad universe? So ए जो refrain टा तांग मनरे इको होतुला and finally the meaning of that refrain was एया थिला, O mighty minister, O powerful minister, tell us, how do you nurse this long and broad universe? How can you manage it? How can you manage such world? The rest of the song catalogued the great changes nature and humanity experienced on the occasion of the minister's coming. So the rest of that catalogue also describes how nature and humanity, everything also changes for that day. How the sun almost blushed in romantic happiness that morning, and that day the sun was also very bright. How each and every bird recited a particular raga, and with what eagerness and throbbing of heart the women folk waited to blow their counsel. He also described how the village women, they also waited to blow their counsel at the arrival of the minister. Normally gamanakari jetebele amara reception हुए, so each and everyone gets anxious to see the reception. I know that nowadays ministers do not enjoy such glory, but it is not possible nowadays. But it was very different then. We the rustic children, we the idiot children, rustic that means very idiot. We the rustic children wrangled over several questions. We are also argued. Wrangled that means argued. Wrangled over but argued with different several questions. So over several questions. We were puzzled by different questions. We were confused by different questions. What does minister eat? What does he think? Or does he sleep or not? Does he ever suffer from colic or cold? अरे तांकर किछि केबे देह खराब हुए कि नहीं, से किछि हमरो खांती कि नहीं, so and so. We are confused by so many questions. Sri Maharana himself was hectically excited. Maharana Babu, he was also very excited. He used to sleep for a full hour in the afternoon. Every day he used to sleep for 1 hour. But he gave up this habit at last 10 days prior to the reception. Due to reception and due to the arrangement, he could not get sufficient time to get rest. So all his time passed in examining and re-examining details of the arrangements. Se खाली कौन करथिले, सी examined and re-examining, खाली check करथिले जे reception ठीक हैला कि नहीं. Yet he he seemed nervously uncertain. फिर भी से बहुत uncertain लागुथिले. Unit 2. Could you notice how exciting the preparation for the meeting of the minister was? Have you seen that experience? Have you had that experience? No. Did you enjoy the convention of arranging a meeting for a VIP in the village? Kebe, have you any experience about the reception of a VIP in the village? Read the unit. So, let's see. At last, the big day came. Finally, the auspicious day came. The minister got down from his jeep. When it entered the very first welcome ark on the outskirts of the village, when he reached the outskirts, when he reached the border of the village, when he reached the edge of the village, he was profusely garlanded by Sri Maharana. He was there he was profusely garlanded by Sri Maharana. But he was requested to re-enter the jeep once again because his destination was far away from that place. सेठू तांको दूर थिला तांकर कोन तांकर जो डेस्टिनेशन तांको जिबा को थिला आउ टिके दूर को काहे कि ना द रिसेप्शन वाज हमर अरेंज्ड इन एट महाराणा बाबूज हाउस दैट्स व्हाई बट द मिनिस्टर स्माइल्ड एंड मेड सम स्टेटमेंट व्हिच मींट दैट ग्रेट दो डेस्टिनी हैड मेड हिम ही लव्ड टू कीप हिज फीट ऑन द ग्राउंड एट दैट महाराणा एंड हिज फ्रेंड्स लुक्ड ecstatic. So but finally the minister opposed because he wanted to walk on the village, walk on the earth of the village. He told that though his fate had made him such, but he wanted to walk with all the villagers. While hundreds applauded and shouted, Babu Bhekeshwar ki jai and Bharat Mata ki jai. तो समझ चलीला slogan, then one after another, etc. The elephantine minister plodded through the street to the embarrassment of the poor naked earth. It seemed. से चलवा को लगिले. Then he started his journey with the villagers. And I still remember the look of Sri Maharana when the minister's long round arm rested on his sunken neck. When Sri Maharana, when the minister, जेतेबेले minister कम कले ना जेतेबेले तांकर कांध उपरे तांकर हातटा थोई देले on his sunken neck, a look which I have seen only once or twice later in life in the faces of dying people who have lived a contented and complete life. I have not seen that scene except one or two incidents. I have seen only once or twice that face of dying people who have got complete satisfaction with his life. So Sri Maharana's look suggested, and Maharana Babu ka looks thila emiti jemiti ki he was completely satisfied and he got everything. So according to Maharana, what more, oh my mortal life, could you expect from the world? My mind. So what can I get? So I have got everything. All the people, even invalids, for many of whom it was the experience of a lifetime. It was the lifetime experience. We are alternately shouting slogans. They also gave slogans and gave a gap. We the half-naked but valid, uncivilized children walked parallel to the minister at a safe distance and could not help feeling extremely small and guilty. We the invalid, we the uncivilized children, we also walked parallel to the minister. We also did not feel extremely small or guilty at Sri Maharana's house. The minister and his entourage were treated to tender coconut juice. तांग सेठी सब ट्रीट करागला with tender coconut juice पैड पानी रे. Then followed by the most luxurious lunch I had ever seen. Then they were also served a luxurious lunch with about 20 dishes, baked rice, ghee rice with 20 dishes. And then soon the minister returned to the cabin set apart for him. Then the minister was requested to go to the cabin meant for him, and the volunteers were also appointed to check whether the sound coming from any direction. I had by then separated myself from my companions, but Mukankali, I wanted to know about the big man. So being rather ambitious, I had then separated from my companions, my friends. Because I had a great interest to know about the great man. I wanted to know him. I wanted to see him physically. That's why I separated myself from the companions. Mustering all my self-confidence, I slowly approached the window, facing the pond. And mustering all my confidence, mustering that means gathering or collecting. So gathering all my self confidence, I slowly approached the window. मु टिके धीरे धीरे विंडो आड़ को आसिली. So then which facing the pond, ए जो window जोटा थिला pond आड़ को, this was the rear side of the house. This was the rear side, back side of the house. The minister's PA and entourage were on the opposite sides. All the persons, all the officials were also at the front side. Unit 3. Was the narrator curious about the minister? Definitely yes. What did he do to satisfy his curiosity? Se kon kale? Amara narrator se kon kale? Narrator, who is the narrator here? Manoj Das. So read the following unit of the text and note how an extraordinary incident that took place before the eyes of the narrator made him speechless. So something had happened and that made the narrator speechless. It made the narrator speechless. While I stood near the window, suffering the first shock of disillusionment of my life regarding the great man, for the minister was snoring like any ordinary man. तो मो मन भितर डाउट थिला. I was a doubt whether the minister had snored or not. So I wanted to see him physically. That's why I separated myself from my friend and came to the rear side of the house, cabin, which was meant for the minister. Anyway, so speechless I was already, but something most ordinary happened. Suddenly an incident happened and made me speechless. It made me speechless. I was already. The incident rendered me witless and it also made me witless. सबू जानी कि साक्षी थाई कि भी किसी न जानला परी रहिबा को पड़ला. I had to act. Through the window, I had observed that the minister's egg bald head rested on a gigantic pillow, while his white cap lay on a table near his bed. I could see the minister's cap was lay on the table near his bed. ମୁଁ ଦେଖିଲି ତାଙ୍କର କ୍ୟାପଟା ଥୁଆ ହେଇଛି. So then now I saw the notorious irresponsible Jhandu bounce towards the window like a bolt from the blue and pick up the cap. I could see Jhandu, the notorious, the irresponsible Jhandu came from somewhere and picked up the cap and went away. Throwing a meaningful glance at me, he disappeared into the grove. So he looked at me and then disappeared into the grove. Even when my stupefaction passed, I was unable to shout. I could not sound. I could not give any sound partly because of my deep affection for Jhandu, because I love Jhandu very much and that's why I could not give a sound. Knowing that the consequences of his crime would be fatal to him, I knew that the punishment would be a fatal one. That's why I remained calm and quiet. And partly for fear that the minister's snoring might cease, I also got fear that minister's snoring would be disturbed. So I was in a dilemma. I was in a confusion as to which I should value more. I could not understand to which I could give importance. I could give more importance. The great man's cap or his snoring. मो कहा को importance देबी? Great man रा cap को और तंगरा घुंगड़ी. जदि पार्टी करीबी, so then कौन होगा? He will be disturbed. जदि पार्टी न करीबी, then his cap will be disappeared. So I could not understand to which I should give importance. I returned home pensive. घर को फेरिली. Pensive, very thoughtful mood. I returned home pensive. But before long, I heard a suppressed yet excited noise. But I could hear a suppressed or yet excited noise. I could hear something. Crossing into Sri Maharana's compound, I saw the minister's PA. I could see the minister's PA flitting about like a butterfly and heard his repeating mumbling. And I could hear something from the PA of Sri Minister. He was mumbling. किछ कहूथिले. Mumbling means murmuring. किछ गुणगुणाई कहूथिले. Mysterious. The minister was obviously inside the cabin. Minister was inside the cabin, but nobody dared go in. But केही भी जाऊ नथिले. Sri Maharana stood thunderstruck. Maharana, he also stood thunderstruck, calm and quiet. No action, nothing. And as did the other patriots, he also did the same thing like other patriots. Auri madhya samasthya aithile. All of them were also calm and quiet. Samaste bhi calm and quiet thile. The public relation officer was heard saying, I could hear the public relation officer. कम कहले ମୁଁ ଶୁଣିଲି ଦ ଅନରେबल ମିନିଷ୍ଟର ଡଜ୍ ନଟ୍ ମାଇंड द लॉस ऑफ द कैप सो मच as the way it disappeared. I heard he say the public relation officer saying कौन कहते ना द अनरेबल मिनिस्टर डजंट माइंड मंत्री किसी किसी शुणी मैंने मन दुख करेंगे ना he would not mind the loss of the cap so much as the way it disappeared. ए जो वे रे disappear करी he would not mind. Evidently there is a deep rooted conspiracy. So there must be something गोटे conspiration चली गोटे षड्यंत्र चली. The gravity of the situation can hardly be exaggerated. If I want, if I would like, then I could exaggerate the fact, but I did not do so. In fact, I fear it may have devastating effect on the politics of our country. मैं भाविली जे something would happen, हेले something would happen, किसी negative किसी हब to on our politics of our country. There must be some impact on our politics. So I could see Sri Maharana literally shaking, but I could see Maharana Babu कौन करथिले literally shaking. He was sweating like an ice cream stick, so profusely that I was afraid. So एते जोर sweating होउथला तांगर, so it was sweating like an ice cream. I thought he would melt very soon. मते लागला से जेमति जल्दी मेल्ट करी जिवे. When I saw Sri Maharana's condition, the conflict within me as to whatever I should keep the knowledge of the mystery a secret or disclose it. I could not understand whether I could keep it secret or disclose it. I could not understand, but it was resolved. But very quickly it was resolved. I signaled him to follow me. I called Sri Maharana to come to me, which he eagerly did because he was in a great problem. That's why he also followed me. Se mate follow kale, and then a drowning man will indeed clutch at a straw. आमर कथार अच्छी बुड़ी जाउथवा लोक गोटे नड़ा को भी टाइट करी धरिबो. सो ही आल्सो डिड द सेम थिंग. ही ब्लाइंडली फॉलोड मी. से मते फॉलो कले. आई टोल्ड हिम व्हाट हैड हैपेंड. आई टोल्ड हिम एवरीथिंग व्हाट हैड हैपेंड. He stood dumb for a moment. He stood calm and quiet. There is nothing, there is no reaction, nothing. Eyes closed. आँखें बंद कले. Then weeping sweat from his forehead. तांगर झाड़ बही चलला. Forehead. He smiled like a patient whose disease has been diagnosed all right, but is known to be incurable. से तांगर रोग जानिले, but it was declared as incurable. So he smiled like a mad man. He then patted me and said, "My son, nice you told me. So everyone should be keep secret. You keep the message secret. I will reward you later. मुझे reward देवी." The incident had thrown a wet blanket on the occasion. सबो calm and quiet हो गला. From the sepulchral silence of the minister's room, all that could be heard was his intermittent coughing. खाली शुभा जाउथिला. ये खाली मिनिस्टर करे शुभुथिला. Nothing more. आउ किछि भी शुभ नथिला. So, and every time he coughed, anxiety damped the spirit of the people. Everyone gets anxiety and gets excited. जे आसीबे मंत्री बे उठिबे, what will happen, so and so. So spirit of the people in the courtyard and on the veranda. I went away to join my friends. Then after some time I went to join my friends. They were also full of anxiety. सेमाने भी बहुत anxious थिले. One said that if the thief were cut, be conscious माने रखिबो if side रे if clause रे हमर was रे यूज न थाय. That's why one day that if the thief were cut, जने कहले one said जे जदि thief आज धरा पड़ला, the police would hang him on the big banyan tree. Police कौन करिबो ताकु ने के banyan tree रे बांधी दबो. So another one said, what? Some twigs have already been cut off. Another one said that all of the twigs have already been cut off. Someone said, perhaps all the villagers will be thrown into jail, said another. Another one said, perhaps all the villagers would be thrown into jail. समझ जाए कि पस जीवे. मंत्री को कैप जाइछि. That's why among us there were even such knaves who believed that the minister's cap was a set up Aladdin's lamp. आम भीतर किछि superstitious अछंती. So superstitious knaves said they believed that जे ए जो minister's cap was a set up Aladdin's lamp. Aladdin lamp रे जेमती magic थिला, magical power थिला. Like this, the minister's cap has perhaps that power that anyone who put it on would possess ministerial power. So anyone who would put on will get the possession, the ministerial power. Sri Maharana, unit 4. Sri Maharana was aware of the mystery behind the missing cap. Maharana Babu was aware of everything. Mystery behind the missing cap, what had happened, what had really happened, he knew. So he was not clueless to the mystery. He acted very smartly. But he acted very smartly. As if he knows nothing. As if he knows nothing. Read the following unit of the text. Dekhiba. And what happened to them? Dekhiba kon hela. But the situation changed suddenly. All of a sudden. Everything changed suddenly. I saw the minister and Sri Maharana coming out to the veranda. I could see Sri Maharana with Babu Virkishwar came out to the veranda. I did not know how Sri Maharana had explained the matter to the minister. I could not understand how Sri Maharana explained everything to the minister. But I could see the minister laughing. Minister it was the most remarkable smile he had hitherto displayed. And that smile was a remarkable one. By then, at least half a dozen caps had been procured for him. So near about 6 caps also procured. Procured means adjusted for him. But tankara kintu kichi hela nahi because he had a great head, a big bald head. That's why. But appeared with his head bare. But tankara munda fanka rahila. So even to a boy like me, it was obvious that his bald head wore an aura of martyrdom. So everything, each and everyone also thought of different ideas. Also got different ideas. No less than 5,000 people had gathered before the specially constructed stage. So then the minister with Sri Maharana came to the constructed stage, specially constructed stage. When the minister ascended it, that remarkable smile still clinging to his face. When the minister came onto the stage, that smile was seen on his face. Sei hosa tango more thila. So finally, he was also garlanded there. Sri Maharana's niece, Maharana Babungar niece, the lone high school educated girl of the area, the only educated girl of that area, also garlanded the minister. Se minister ko garland kala, fulomala pinde dela. So a prolonged thunderous applause greeted the event. So jor tali bajila. So that was the first time our people saw what they had only heard in the tales of the ancient Swayamvaras. Our villagers had heard about the Swayamvaras, but they could not see that. But that day, they also had seen a Swayamvaram, a grown-up girl garlanded a man in public. That's why they could see the Swayamvaram. Then the chorus, O mighty minister, was sung to the accompaniment of 2 harmoniums, a violin, a khol, and it had been tuned in the Kirtan style. So, the primary school children, they also sang the welcome song. So, the students of the village primary school also sang the welcome song. Then it was the Maharana's turn to say a few words of welcome as the chairman of the reception committee. Then it was the turn of Sri Maharana to say something in the meeting. As the chairman of the reception committee, he had to say first. I saw him. I saw him. I was standing just below the stage, moving his legs and hands in a very awkward fashion. He felt something wrong. Certainly, that was nervousness, and it was due to his nervousness. He felt awkward. But with a successful exercise of willpower, he grabbed the glittering mic. But due to his willpower, he grabbed the glittering mic. This means amare jo trembling, a jo glittering mic ko he could handle. Se taku bhalare dhari parle, and then he started the achievements of Babu Virkishwar in a chronological order. That means in a systematic order. He said everything about Babu Virkishwar, about the minister in a chronological order, in a systematic order. And he also thanked the parents, the departed parents of the minister for giving us a talented son. So, he also grateful. He was also very grateful to the departed parents. I was happy that Sri Maharana did well in his maiden speech. I got happy. I was happy when I saw Sri Maharana finish his maiden speech. Chetanga first introduction speech sardele, but the greatest surprise was yet to come. But there was another surprise. In the concluding observation of Sri Maharana, Maharana concluding observation, conclusion achi. What would he say? I was so excited to listen. Well, many would take Sri Maharana as a pakka politician. Some people thought that Sri Maharana was a pakka politician. But I can swear that it was out of his goodness, a goodness unbalanced by excitement, that Sri Maharana uttered the lie. Due to his goodness, he had to tell a lie. It is because he said his voice raised in a crescendo. Crescendo means the voice which starts from a low pitch to high pitch. आस्ते आस्ते तंगरा pitch बड़ी बड़ी चलला, तंगरा voice बड़ी बड़ी चलला. This is crescendo. My brothers and sisters, you all have heard about the mysterious disappearance of the honorable minister's cap. So, और आपण मैंने बहुत जानिबा को चाहूँथिबे. All of you are now interested to listen. What happened to the minister's cap? Now I am telling. ମୁଁ ଏବେ କହୁଛି ଶୁଣ. You think that the property is stolen, don't you? आपण मैंने भाबुछंती that it has stolen. It has been stolen naturally, but not so, ladies and gentlemen, not so. But it was not exactly. It was not stolen. Sri Maharana smiled mysteriously. The minister nodded his big, clean head, which glowed like a satellite. Mundogandya halele, and then he also smiled. You all are dying to know what happened to the cap. Isn't that so? The Maharana also once again asked the audience. You all are dying to what? What happened? You are dying to know what happened to the cap. Yes or no? Yes. Yes, yes. Naturally, you are dying. Well, it is like this. A certain nobleman of our area has taken away the cap because he wanted to preserve it, just like a memento. एको नहीं जाइछि गोटे मेमेंटो करी ताको रखिबा पाई. He wanted to preserve it, just like a memento. If he was obliged to take it away secretly, because otherwise the honorable minister of fisheries and fine art, who is a burning example of humanity, would never have permitted our friend the nobleman to view the cap as anything sacred. तो से जदि कहि थांते, perhaps the gentleman, the minister would not give him permission to take the cap and to keep it as a sacred memento. So Sri Maharana stopped and brought out of his pocket a handkerchief full of coins, and holding it before the audience, said, well, ladies and gentlemen, our friend the nobleman has requested me to place this humble amount of 101 rupees at the disposal of the honorable minister for some little use in his blessed life's mission, the service of the people through fish and fine art department. Then Sri Maharana told the audience that the person who was taken away, the nobleman who was taken away the cap to keep it as a sacred memento, has given 101 rupee campaign for the service of the people through the fishery and fine art department. Soon my shock gave way to double-edged feeling for Sri Maharana. What happened? ये महाराणा बाबू कौन कले नहीं कि an appreciation of his presence of mind and a sadness for his having to spend 101 rupees to cover Jhandu. Who is Jhandu? The monkey's mischief. ए छोटो मांकड़ो को लुचेबा पई to escape, to give excuse to the monkey. Sri Maharana has to tell a lie. ताको मिछो कहबा को पल्ला, and he had to give 101 rupee from his own pocket. That night, all the respectable people of the area partook of the dinner that the reception committee threw in honor of the minister. So, most dignitaries also attended the party. Glances of awe and esteem were frequently cast at the minister's head and homage paid to the honorable chief. लोक माने तांको मुंडो को चाहिले, तांको नोंडा मुंडा, एक bald head, each and everyone looked at the minister, and they also gave homage to the honorable thief who was taken away the cap. But when I saw Sri Maharana in the morning, next morning when I saw Sri Maharana, I could immediately read in his eyes the guilty that haunted him. But I could analyze, I could understand him. He felt guilty, at least whenever he saw me, because I was the only person who knows that he was not a man of truth. He had told a lie. So he was not a man of truth. मु तो जानिली ना. So he did so before thousands of people. He never told a lie in his life, but when he told it, it is in front of thousands of people. मिछ कही नथिले आ जेते बेले कहले it is thousands of, in the face of thousands of people, हजार हजार लोगों का आगे कहले. God apart, oh God, at least there was one creature, that is myself, who knew that he was no longer a man of truth. Anyway, the minister, however, looked extremely delighted. बहुत अद्भुत लगुले. The minister looked extremely delighted. बहुत खुशी जना पड़थिले. He did not seem to notice with what constraint Sri Maharana was conducting himself before him. He could not understand what type of control Sri Maharana did. Unit B. The success of the story. The success of the story lies in suspense. आम नॉर्मली कौन हुए ना आमर सब सब सक्सेस गोटे स्टोरी सक्सेस केमती हुए. The success of the story lies in suspense and surprise. Whether it ends with a suspense or it ends with a surprise, whatever may be, but there must be a success. Read the following unit of the text and note how the writer creates an anti-climax to add humor to the story. So how does Manoj Das applies, how does Manoj Das uses anti-climax to the story? ये anti-climax केमती करुथिले? He was a man of different qualities. आमर मनोज दास ये जे prolific writer, he can blend realism with fantasy. से रियलिटी को फैंटासी रे कन्वर्ट करि पारंती. He had a great interest, he had keen interest in human nature. He wanted to describe human nature in all of his short stories, and that's why he has the capacity, he has the quality to change the story. So what anticlimax he uses in this story, we will see. Chalo. At last came the moment of the minister's departure. So finally the time had come. The minister's departure time had come. Finally he was served with a glass of sweetened curd in his cabin. He was given a glass of sweetened curd. तंग cabin ने तंग दिया गला a sweetened curd. While sipping it slowly, he said in voice choked with curd and emotion. But while sipping the sweet curd, in voice choked with curd and emotion, his voice was choked with curd and emotion, and he wanted to say something. Well, Maharana, ha ha ha. The way things are moving, ha ha ha. I am afraid, ha ha ha. People would start snatching away my clothes, ha ha ha. And ha ha ha, I may have to go about, ha ha ha. Naked, ha ha ha. अरे महाराणा बाबू, everything has stolen away. Everything has been stolen away. सब नहीं गले मोर. तो मते बे कौन करबा को पड़िबो? Each and everyone has to take everything. सेमान सबु मोटू नहीं जिबे and they will take everything from me and I will go naked. But I don't mind, ha ha ha, because it is the price of love. काहेकि ना because the people of your village love me. That's why they want to keep my so each and everything as a sacred memento. मोर सब नहीं के सेमाने sacred memento करिकी रखवा पाई नबा पाई चाहुछंती. The minister finished his curd and came out to the rear veranda facing the pond and the grove. Finally minister finished. After finishing the curd, he came out. The minister came out to the rear veranda. Back side को आसिले. Come by to wash his face. So to wash his mouth. Sri Maharana followed him with water in a mug. Sri Maharana also followed him in a water in a mug. Pache दौड़िले पानी धरिकी नहीं की. So there was nobody in the veranda except me. Or there was no one. सेठी आउ केही नथिले except me. My presence was not accidental. सेठी मोर presence accidental नथिला. I was there for a limited for a minutes. मु सेठी बहुत समय ला थिली. A few minutes before, I had observed that the rascal Jhandu playing with the minister's cap. We came to know that Jhandu had taken away the cap. But to avoid such circumstances, such situation, Sri Maharana had to tell something lies. Se kichi micho kahile, because he knew that there must be something kind of devastating, but some devastating impacts. Some bad impacts would be on the politics of our country. That's why he wanted to tell a lie. He wanted to save Jhandu, That's why he told a lie. He loved Jhandu very much, and that's why he wanted to save Jhandu. That's why he told a lie, and for which he had to give 101 rupee from his own pocket also. But why? Because he knew that the punishment for Jhandu would be a fatal one, would be a great one. से जानी थिले जे Jhandu पर बहुत माड़ पड़िबो, बहुत हमर punishment पड़िबो. That's why Sri Maharana, who had a great ambition to become the member of state legislation, also told a lie. से last को मिछ ही कहले, but he had never told a lie in his life. But finally, when he told it, and that too in the face of thousands of people, हजार लोगों पाखरे, he had to tell a lie. Anyway, so my presence was not accidental. A few minutes before, I had observed that the rascal Jhandu, playing with the minister's cap, was slowly approaching the veranda. I could see Jhandu coming towards the veranda with the cap in his hand. हाथरे धरिची टोपी आउ से आसिला. But the minister was told that some nobleman has taken away. Someone has taken away his cap, and to preserve it as a sacred memento. गोटे मिनिस्टर तांको मिछ कुआ जायछि जे some nobleman, a nobleman of that area has taken away. तो nobleman नहीं छंदी ताको preserve करिवे just as a sacred memento, and गोटे स्मृति करी रखिबे. But unfortunately, I could see Jhandu coming towards us with the cap in his hand. हाथरे धरिके आसिला. Seldom had I wished for anything so ardently as I wished then for Jhandu to go unnoticed by the minister. And I wanted Jhandu not to come there because he could not understand, because he was a monkey, not a man, not a figurative sense. So how could he understand? से केमती बुझिबो. And finally, unknowingly, he came towards us. Seldom had I wished, I did not want that Jhandu coming here, but finally he came there. Seldom had I wished for anything so ardently as I wished then for Jhandu to go unnoticed by the minister. I wanted Jhandu to go there, but unfortunately he could not understand me. Finally he came, and he was not a figurative sense, but a real monkey, but a real little monkey. When he was an infant, his mother had taken shelter inside Sri Maharana's house in order to save her male child from the usual wrath of his father. Amaro kuhanti male monkey mane cannot tolerate the male child. That's why, to save from the usual wrath of his father, and Jhandu's mother took shelter in Sri Maharana's house. But when Sri Maharana was not at home, Sri Maharana had not been at home, and his servants killed the mother monkey. They killed the mother monkey. Sri Maharana became extremely sad, did not eat for 1.5 days, and to compensate for the wrong done, nurtured the baby monkey and christened it as Jhandu with great affection. So finally, to compensate for his wrong deed, से जो भूल काम करछंती सेथिपाई से काम कले, finally he nurtured the baby monkey, he saved the baby monkey, he brought up the baby monkey and christened it as Jhandu. ताको called it Jhandu, ताको Jhandu बोले डाकिले with great affection. After Jhandu had grown up a little, he often escaped into the grove. When Jhandu grown up, he escaped into the grove. जंगल भीतर को पड़े जाए. He was half domesticated and half wild. He was not completely domesticated and not completely wild. He was half domesticated and half wild. He played with everybody, and also everybody tolerated him. We children were extremely fond of him. हमें समझते ताको भल पाओ. Then to my horror, I saw Jhandu rushing towards us from the other side of the pond. I could see Jhandu rushing towards us from the other side of the pond. I made an effort to warn Sri Maharana. I wanted to give warning to Sri Maharana, but in vain. It became fruitless. Jhandu got there in the twinkling of an eye. आखि मिटकारे Jhandu reached there. आखि पिछुड़ा के Jhandu ऐसे बसी गला. He sat down between the minister and Sri Maharana. He sat down between both of them. He put the cap once on his own head. आगो पिंदी पकेला. Then once again, काम कला. से and So, twinkling of an eye, he sat down between the minister and Sri Maharana. He put the cap once on his head and then taking it off, and it offered to the king, to the minister, with a very genial gesture, with very gentle manner. He offered the cap to the minister in a very gentle way, in a very gentle manner. My heartbeat had travelled, my heartbeat body challa. Looking at Sri Maharana's face, I saw an extremely pitiable image, pale as death. मते लागुला आई फेल्ट आज श्री महाराणा वो डाई वेरी सुन मते लागुला जमी मरीजे कि द सरप्राइज्ड मिनिस्टर मम्बल्ड आउट सडनली द सरप्राइज्ड मिनिस्टर मम्बल्ड आउट इट्स कई पकेले ए इजंट दिस वन द वेरी कैप टेकन अवे बाय द नोबलमैन इज दैट द नोबलमैन हु हैज टेकन अवे माय कैप यू हैव टोल्ड मी दैट ए नोबलमैन ऑफ दैट एरिया ऑफ योर एरिया हैज टेकन अवे द कैप बट इज दैट द नोबलमैन who has taken away my cap? Oh, and something most fantastic came out of the dry lips of Sri Maharana, who seemed to be on the verge of collapsing. I could see Maharana Babungar words ही नथिला, तांको मुँह सुखी जाइथिला. So with his pale face, से कांग कोई पकेले. So something most fantastic came out of his dry lips. तांकर मुँहरो आसीगला. What? कांग कोइले? Sri Maharana, who seemed to be on the verge of collapsing. I felt as if Maharana will go to collapse. So yes, this is the oval man. Finally, the answer. Finally, Maharana said, yes, this is the noble man. His eyes bulging out. Tanga akhi bahari podthila. The minister managed to say, what? What did you say? Kaun kahila? This is the noble man. Yes, what? What are you saying? But Sri Maharana was no longer in a position to say anything. आउ किछि कहबाकू नथिला हैला he broke into tears but then after that it was seen both of them Sri Maharana and Babu Vir Kishore both of them were not seen in their politics both of them left politics as soon as possible and it was due to that incident that stolen cap for which both of them were not seen in the politics. Okay, thank you.